Hi, welcome back to my Disney family. So today we're talking all about packing for your Walt Disney trip. And the first thing I do in the first video in my new series, Walt Disney Packing, is all about doing a pre-shipment box, shipping it to your Walt Disney Resort before you get there. It's very handy. It's a little tip or trick that I have done a couple times for our Disney vacations. And for our April vacation coming up, we're doing a split stay. We're doing half Disney World at Fort Wilderness Cabin and then a beach rental in Florida, which is really nice. So this is kind of for two reasons. For our previous Disney vacations, we've stayed in a villa and then in a standard room. So we've used these for different reasons. Some of the reasons that I have might be completely different than yours. So it's just really about your preference and your family type. Some of the reasons why we like to do this is cost savings. A lot of this stuff that I can get here in Illinois is cheaper than I can in Florida. Also, to pack this stuff in a luggage is going to cost me a fee when we get to the airport of usually around $50. Whereas this might only cost me $20 or $30 to do. So that kind of saves us also. So we do have a toddler who is potty training and we need swim diapers for and pull-ups. So that's one reason we pack half of them in a regular suitcase, half of them in here, and wipes and different things that he needs. He's also a picky eater. So some of his specific foods that he likes is mac and cheese, just snack foods and different things are in here. That I can get fairly reasonably priced, but they're going to cost me more. We are also staying in a cabin which has like a kitchen area. We've stayed in a villa that has a kitchen area as well before, and so having some foods for breakfast, being able to utilize that kitchen for some breakfasts and lunches. Even though we're on the dining plan, we're just on the regular one where you get one quick service and one table service per day. So our breakfast meal's your cheapest meal of the day, and so you don't want to use those credits on your breakfast unless you're doing Be Our Guest for quick service, because it's like $25 per person. But it's a really good use of your quick service. Off topic. Anyways, so we try to do some breakfasts in our room, and so that really helps on cost savings as well. The weight, and I'm going to talk about that too, about taking things out of boxes, putting them in baggies, trying to lower your weight on your box that you're shipping. That helps as well. What else? Oh, we're also since we're staying at Fort Wilderness Cabins, just some fun things that are kind of magical for our trip. We will have a golf cart, so we'd like to decorate that. We're going to the campfire sing-along, so we need stuff for that. So instead of buying those things there, just taking them with us and being conscious on our spending. And just some fun things in here as well, just for our family. Laundry is another one. We don't like to have tons of dirty clothes at the end of our stay, and so using the laundry facilities at the resort. Our cabin doesn't have the laundry facilities, but the resort does. They have the coin-operated machines if you want to use those. The villas have the stack machines that are free, which is nice if you're staying in a villa. And since we're staying at the beach for the end of our trip, that's when we're going to do our laundry for the most part during that half of the trip. And so just having laundry pods and fabric softener sheets and different things like that. So you don't have to buy them when you get there. Now, one thing is that if this box doesn't make it or something happens, loss, damage, whatever, it's not going to ruin our vacation. So we pack a lot of doubles between our suitcase and carry-on, and then we pack maybe part of them in here. So we kind of pack double things so that we're not going to like miss some of this stuff. Also, if we don't get our night lights or our hand soap, it's not going to be a big deal that's in this box. We can live without it, or we can buy things and have to spend the money to get those things while we're at Disney World. Also, I mentioned the luggage fees. That's just another big one and a preference for us. But I do have to mention that I usually ship this UPS or FedEx. I try to ship it 5 days before our trip and add tracking. So I will ship this on a Monday if we're getting there like a Friday or a Saturday. I can usually see that it's right when it arrives, usually like Wednesday or Thursday. When you do fill out the tag, make sure you're putting your resort information on there that you're getting from the Walt Disney Company website, or you can call to get the address, but they are on the website of your resort. Also put attention to your name and the date you're arriving. Don't put your confirmation number just in case you don't want someone else weird to check in under your name if they see your box. But just put your name and your check-in date, and they can validate that this box, and they will hold it for you. If you are staying at a convention hotel, sometimes they will charge you to get you your box. We stayed at Boardwalk Villas last July in 2016, and we did have to pay like a $10 fee to get our box. So it's around $20 to ship, depending on the weight, if you have a bigger box, smaller box. And then it was like a $10 fee. So it was like $30, to do that, to do all that. But again, it would be cheaper than having to have extra luggage. Also, this trip is just me, my husband, and my son. And so already having our luggage full of clothes and everything else we need, we don't have hands for another luggage bag. So that's just another thing. We're going to have a stroller and a car seat for the plane and our all that kind of stuff. And our kid. So this is just saving us on doing another piece of luggage, really. But again, every family is different. And so what your preferences are might be different than mine. But I'm going to show you what's in here and just some different things that you might think about to put in your pre-shipment box to your Walt Disney World Resort. So food items. My toddler, kind of a picky eater. He loves his Kraft mac and cheese, and if it's not Kraft, he's not going to eat it. So that's just kind of one thing that we have to pack. Fruit snacks are another one, and what I mean by taking stuff out of the box, putting them in baggies, and it really just cuts down on, the space in the box and just having more room for other things, and weight sometimes plays a role on that. So just remember that. Also, these baggies are Glade baggies that I got at Target. Really, really cool. And the fruit snacks I actually got that are Zootopia. I got at Dollar Tree for $1. How awesome is that? So that's just another thing. Some breakfast items. Got these at Meijer. My son also really, really loves the pastry crisps from Kellogg. They're 100 calorie. You get 5 in a box at Dollar Tree for $1. We have strawberry and red velvet. So we've been stocking up on these. But this is another thing that I'll be taking these out of the box and putting them in a baggie. And here's the cute, cute baggies that I got at Target. You get 40 baggies of the Glade. They had Star Wars print also, but my son loves Olaf. So that's how that happened. Pop-Tarts for breakfasts. I'll be taking these out and putting them in a baggie as well because that box is weight. Some snacky type items. I found these at Dollar Tree as well. They're the little Lunchable snacks. They have different ones of those. Let's see, what else? Some cereal cups. I did find at the Dollar Tree the Corn Puffs. 2 of them in a container for $1, whereas usually these are $1 a piece. So that was another cool thing I found at the Dollar Tree. They also had them in bags at the Dollar Tree, so I got a couple of those as well of different kinds that the 3 of us would eat. Mentioning diapers, so I have a couple of these in here. I think there's like 8 pull-ups in a gallon-sized baggie. And I buy my diapers from the box store, our local box store. So it's cheaper for me, per pull-up or per diaper to do that than buying the little small ones and sticking them in there. So I've got a couple of these in here for our trip. And then I'll also be taking some with us when we go, just in case something happens to this box. He also loves veggie straws, so I got a bunch of these. They are individual in a one big box for a couple bucks. So I'm putting some of those in here to take with us. Ooh, this one fell out because I had already opened it, getting ready to put them in the box. But these are these little Jif peanut butters to go that you could put in your park bag once we get there, and use with like apples or celery or crackers, whatever. But I thought those would be a really good little snack item. What else did I put in here? Oh, my son, he has like one fruit he likes, and actually maybe two. He loves apples and he loves the little mandarin oranges. So I was going to put a couple of these in here. I'm going to take them out of here, put them in a baggie just in case they do spill, or and then take some of those with us. Also, I'd mentioned that we're staying at Fort Wilderness, and we will have a golf cart, and that's really, really exciting for this trip. So we want to be able to decorate. So I found these awesome little LED string lights from Amazon, and they are battery powered. So I already have some batteries in here, but they are LED, so they do change colors, and they can strobe and different things. So these were a couple bucks on Amazon, and I got 2 boxes, one for the cabin, so that when we get back at night, it'll be nice and illuminated, and then one is for to decorate our golf cart. And so in order to do that, you gotta have some zip ties. So I got these at Dollar Tree, and then I taped on a pair of scissors from school that I grabbed from my office. Just another thing. Also extra batteries, not only for the lights, then I got these for Dollar Tree, at Dollar Tree also, but also like our sleep sheep and our sound machines and different things. They luckily all take AA, so that just kind of helped. But you can get AAA or C or D, whatever, at Dollar Tree. Let's see. Also these cups. I got these at Meijer. These, some of them we'll take with us, and really they're going to be for the plane ride there and back. So the ones that I'm putting in here, I'm going to kind of leave in the box or whatever with us. And then I will restock for our plane ride home. And these are just some snack items for all of us, plus my 3-year-old, some things he will eat on the plane ride to kind of keep him quiet and busy while we're on the plane. Just some of those things. Those will be going in his book bag. Since we are staying at Fort Wilderness, they have the campfire sing-along. Anyone can come to it. It's free. You get to see Chip and Dale. It's pretty awesome from what I hear. So I want to go ahead and take some s'more stuff. You can get the s'more kit that they have already pre-made for you that has the graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows for like 10 bucks. I just don't want to pay 10 bucks. So I'm probably not going to take this whole box. I'm probably just going to take one container of these in a baggie, along with a baggie of marshmallows. I'm not going to take all these. I'll probably take half because I'm not a huge s'more person, but I love marshmallows. And then instead of buying the full-size Hershey bars and then like chunking them up, I found like this individual one at Dollar Tree. Woo-hoo. And they're like pre-wrapped, perfect size for a s'more. How awesome is that? So I was super, super excited about those. What else? Oh. Wipes to go along with our diapers. Here's a couple more little magical extras. So I love getting these at the Dollar Tree. They're like little glow wands for $1. Super, super cute. I don't have a third one in here. That are kind of Disney inspired, so that when we go at night back into the park after dinner for like the parade or the fireworks or whatever, instead of him wanting us to purchase one of those glow spinny things that they're carrying around for like $20, these were $1. So that kind of just cuts down. And last but not least, just some hand soap. And I'm just not a bar soap kind of person. Bar soap's okay if you need it in the tub, but when I'm washing my hands, either in the kitchen or in the bathroom, I want liquid soap. So this was Dollar Tree. Why not? Also, some disinfectant wipe. I like to wipe down the remotes and, you know, the doorknobs and different things. I don't want to get sick on my trip. So this is just kind of another thing that I like to pack so that we can not get nasty and sick. Also, some things that I've given to my mother to put in her suitcase because she will take an extra suitcase with her because we're staying at the beach rental with my parents and my grandfather. They're not coming to Disney with us, but they're going to be at the beach when we get there. All of our sunscreen stuff, some of that I might have put in here, but she's going to take all that for me. She's also taking my son's like life vest or the paddle, whatever they're called. I don't know, the little wing, the arm wing things. She's going to take those for me. And our laundry stuff, our laundry pods, our fabric sheets, an extra hand soap. So we have one for the kitchen, one for the bathroom. For our cabin, I figured one would be enough. But then when we get to the beach, since we're going to have 3 more adults, then we're going to maybe need more. And a set of swimsuits. So I'm going to take a set of swimsuits with us to Disney, and then they're going to take another set for us as well that I might have put in here. Sometimes I try to pack things between some of the things that might get crunchy if they're not in a box. I try to pack maybe like swimsuits around things. So there's just some things that I like to put in here. But, you know, everyone's different when it comes to packing for Disney World. And this is just one thing that we really like to do is to pack a pre-box and get it to our resort. And it's there when we get there, and it's just so nice and wonderful. But I hope you really enjoyed this video all about packing our pre-pack box for Disney World. And definitely check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and mydisneyfamilyblog.wordpress.com. Have a great day.